welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Taylor and today we're reacting to Renee Rapp's sophomore album, Bite Me. But before we hop in the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you love all things music. So far I have listened to and reacted to Leave Me Alone, Mad, and Why Is She Still Here. Those are the first 3 tracks to this 12-track album. And we have heard snippets of other songs like Kiss It, Kiss It. And I've kind of heard some of her live performances of some of these songs on TikTok. But do I remember what any of the words were? No, because that would be a feat for me to remember words and lyrics to a song. But so far we have 9 tracks to react to today. You're probably going to be seeing me in like 2 different outfits because I have to go to work in an hour. So I'm quite sure I'll be split across reactions. But in terms of songs, I'm most excited to listen to Good Girl just because I'm so curious as to what she's going to say in Good Girl. And then I think At Least I'm Hot. At Least I'm Hot. She did say one of these songs is like reminiscent of Poison Poison. And we all know how we feel about Poison Poison. So maybe, I think it was That's So Funny. Maybe, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, like always, due to copyright, things will likely be sped up or blurred out. And if you see me looking in this direction, it's because we have genius lyrics pulled up so we know what we are talking about. And I guess without further ado, let's react to our first track today, and that is Sometimes. Okay, so this is a pretty much direct follow-up to Why Is She Still Here? Obviously, we know from interviews and from the song that she was involved. She was the other woman. She was the second person. She was second string. And this one, she's saying, you tell me you love me. You say that you care. Bring me to the party. Then you leave me stranded there. She's like, in secret, you love me and you're taking me out. But as soon as we're out and about, you can't be seen with me. You must exit like stage left. I thought I could do it. Thought I could be fun. Now I'm breaking all my rules. She's like, I thought I could do it, but also I'm like, somehow I'm breaking my rules, lowering my standards, being here, you know, like just for you. At night you say things you don't mean in the morning, but I won't play that part anymore. She's like, I'm done playing the part of the other woman. I'm done pretending that this isn't hurting me. Then our chorus is, if I can't have you, then let me find someone else. I'm tired of being a good time. It's killing me having you sometimes. So obviously title of the song, she's like, I only have you sometimes. Like, I'm like, good time, short time, not for me. Not for me. I'm actually kind of over that. That whole leave me alone at the beginning of this song. Like the beginning of this album, actually not for me. I am actually not the partier. If you still want her, then leave me here by myself. I know what I said, but it's not fine. It's killing me having you sometimes. Obviously, if you still want her, direct callback to Why Is She Still Here? She's like, I know what I said, but also I'm lying. I'm not just lying to you, I'm lying to myself. I'm just gonna say those high notes, that falsetto, Renee. Beautiful. I will say this is one of the longer songs that we're getting on this album because most of the songs are under 3 minutes long. So we must enjoy her while we can. So if you're gonna let me go, and let's get it for. And you don't know me much more. But tonight you and I feel a little different than we did on the first night. Or just tell me that I'm so done and how I got it all wrong. That it's easier to lie. If I can't have you. I swear, I know, and I say this in every video, it's a pet peeve of mine. It's not a long musical outro, but if you're gonna have a short song, end it on a heart out. So, verse 2, and God, I know this is predictable, but I need you more than just physical. I know we said that we wouldn't be the ones to, like, break that whole friends with benefits, like, secret relationship situation, but yeah, I lied. Like, feelings did catch on. It's eating me alive just thinking about the nights by your side, so if you're gonna let me go, because getting over you is gonna take a toll. Please don't make it worse, I need to know. She's like, every time that I am reminded that I am the other woman, that you're with someone else, it's just like, I need you to, like, make a decision. Either let me go, be myself, like, be on my own, or, like, leave her. So, I fear we may be getting an album of just cheating songs. I don't know. We'll see. Obviously, like I said in my Why Is She Still Here video, I don't condone or advocate for cheating. I mean, we can't deny that it happens, but in this case, I'm also just like, it, I don't know. We're just gonna have to, like, take that notion going into this album and seeing what's going on. But yeah, so either you gotta suspend things or you gotta just, like, ignore it. I don't know. I know what I signed up for, and you don't owe me much more. But don't deny you and I feel a little different than we did on the first night. She's like, this ain't night one when we just thought it'd be like a one and done one night stand situation. Like, come on. I know I signed 100 NDAs, but you still say something. She said, I know what I signed up for, but also no. Or just tell me that I'm so dumb and how I got it all wrong, but it's easier to lie. It's easier for you to lie to yourself the same way it's easier for me to lie to myself. And this is her coming to the realization that actually I don't want to lie to myself anymore. I'm loving it. It sounds so beautiful. I need to sit down and like sit with this one. Obviously, know me if you've been here a long time. I love a high production, more upbeat, like super angry or like super like powerful song. This one's definitely more on like the mellow, more like ethereal vibes, which is good. I'm not saying that I don't like it, but I need to sit with it to see where it lands on my ranking going forward. But up next, we have a track called Kiss It, Kiss It. And we've heard the lyrics to this one, or at least some of the lyrics to this one, so I'm excited to see what production sounds like on it fully. So let's go ahead and hop into it. Okay, well, you know what Harry Styles was talking about in Watermelon Sugar and Chapel Roan was talking about in The Giver. I feel like we can all take a guess as to what it's talking about in here, and if you can't, well, Google it. I met a girl out on the east side. I took her ass back to the valley, though. She's like, I got a girl from New York, and she came back to California with me. She asked me how I like my breakfast. I told her hot on the bedroom floor. She's like, I know what I want you to eat for breakfast. And now it's 40 hours later and all my friends are calling like I'm dead. I'm seeing stars, I'm tripping hard on her way down to my... I looked at her and said, she's like, listen, it's so good that like I've gone MIA. Like no one can talk to me. Like I'm holed up with her and nothing else is gonna be had or done. You're gonna kill me if you kiss it like that. Got me in tears and not because I'm sad. Miss Renee likes to be a little cheeky. She likes her innuendos. Top of the morning, let me pull your hair back. Like, come on and kiss it, kiss it. I mean, and this is why we like long hair, right? You're gonna kill me if you kiss it like that. No, I don't mind a little disrespect. She did say she likes her girls to be mean to her. Which, fair. Sometimes I think, I'm like, yeah, Miss Renee could walk all over me, and that'd be fine. Talking is born, let me throw your hair back. Like, come on and kiss it, kiss it. I don't know if I need to explain this anymore, other than this is a very sexual song, which, hey, I mean, we all knew it going in, and I like me a sexy song, and you know what? It's the summertime. She really is giving us summertime. She's giving us like happy summertime and summertime sadness with like songs like Sometimes. So it really is. If this isn't an album of the summer, I don't know what is. Yep, she said the things. She said, I told her I'm from Carolina. I know a thing or two about rodeo. I'm guessing cowgirl has come up in conversation. I think we almost made a baby. I mean, we can't, but we came so close. Okay, does anyone watch Alaire and... Why am I blanking on Alaire's girlfriend's name? But Alaire and her girlfriend, I know that is rude. If I can remember it, I will put it somewhere on the screen. But if you watch those TikToks, it's bringing me back. Then obviously, like, God damn, goddamn, goddamn, goddamn. I mean, we know the sentiments. I will say, even though she's giving us short songs, she is giving us a lot of bridges, even if they are short. It says, come on and kiss it, come on and kiss it right now. Might have to bear me before I leave without. Again, leave without you. But still, she's cute, she's cheeky, she's fun. I don't know what else there's to say about it other than if this isn't a song of the summer, I don't know what is. Saw a video of like, are we okay with like the song of the summer being like the Jet Duality song? And I'm like, have you not been listening to Miss Renee? Or Miss Sabrina? Or Conan? Like all the albums that are coming out this month? I mean, they've been releasing some bangers for this summer. But up next is a song called Good Girl. And after Kiss It, I can only imagine what this means. Obviously, I'm going a very dirty route, but who knows? It could be very sad. We also know Renee Rapp is a reader girly, so we'll have to find out. Oh no. This is giving making bad decisions. Like you bring out like either the best or the worst in me situation we've yet to determine. Darling, we can't be alone together. One hit and we don't know any better. Like love is a drug. Like our love, drug. T-shirts and old skirts on every dresser. I had to take a little break and get my shit together. She's like, listen, like we were having a little too much fun together. Like we needed to take a moment because like I'm gonna go on just a little off the rails. Sunsets and yoga, safe sex and no drugs until you showed up. It's like we learned from Snow Angel, but then you came into my life and it's actually like, nope. Like I am in fact no longer on my best behavior. I was doing all right, being a real good girl, about to call it a night. I promise I was. Just have one drink and then leave like a grown-up until you showed up. She's like, I was being a good girl. I wasn't drinking obsessively. I wasn't doing drugs. I wasn't staying up to all night, like hours of the night. And then you came into my life. I wasn't planning on dancing till sun came up. Was going to sleep alone. I promise I was. I had my hand on my keys. It was over until you showed up. She's like, I swear I wasn't going to get myself into situationships or romantic entanglements, but hey. And we're not sure. I can't really tell if this, from these lyrics, if this was a bad thing or a good thing. It's kind of leaning to like, maybe not so great, because like we can't be alone together. Like I had to leave and get my shit together situation. But we'll see. Definitely giving like sexy summer night here. I feel like I should be on a beach in California, like driving in the middle of the night. That's what I'm picturing in this song. Show me your lip tattoo a little closer so I can get just a little. Tongue-tied and twisted and sentimental, I trip right into you and you pretend it's accidental. She's like, making bad decisions is a bad decision that you might be becoming the other woman. It's like, you see it, it's like, oh. I was like, can I just get like a little closer? And then I'm like, oh, trip and fell into your arms situation. And then pre-chorus, I know I probably shouldn't though. Fuck it, baby, take me home. She's like, maybe just a little. Like, actually, you will have a good fuck it moment. Then we have a post-chorus. Good girl, she's blackout drunk. I'm worried about her. Good girl, she's gonna disappoint her father. Good girl, but being bad is her superpower. Obviously, being bad is her superpower. Everyone knows Renee is a little cheeky, she's like a good time. She's a fun time. Although we've also talked about in the last song that she doesn't want to be a good time. Just a good time. I also remember the fact that I'm actually going to be seeing her perform this in Carolina. And I can't wait to hear that lyric from the last song there. But she's cute. She's sweet. Like I said, she's giving summer nights on the beach situation. Our next song that we're listening to is I Can't Have You Around Me Anymore. Is this going to be sad? I feel like it's going to be sad. I don't know. We'll have to see. I get funny when you're around me. We always do dumb shit and piss everybody off. Tell me where you be. Got you a little too close and I love you, but I wanna, it's making me feel unsure. back to our cheating scandal. I get funny when you're around me. We always do dumb shit and piss everybody off. Again, all of the last song, we making bad decisions. Tell me where you'll be and I'll leave my own party. It's probably a problem if it's this hard to stop. You know, again, she said we're a drug. Like, our connection, our love, it's a drug. Like, this is a bad idea. Like, me, like, cheating with you is a bad idea. But it's hard to stop. It's probably a bad idea. Now, it's causing lots of issues with my baby at home because in every single picture, we're a little too close. Like, I also got a girl at home, and they don't seem too happy about the fact that we are just a little too close. I love you, but I wanna, and it's making me feel unsure, so I can't have you around me anymore. Like, you're making me feel unsure about my current relationship, making me feel unsure about what we're doing here. Like, I can't have you around me anymore because I don't know where this is gonna go. And frankly, point, I can see the red flags, and I don't know if it's gonna end up well.
Somehow we always end up naked. Nothing ever happens, but it still feels real good. I wish she didn't, but I see why she hates it. It seems you got the issues, the reason we fight, and I don't wanna have to choose, but I'm taking a side. Situations we think that I'll keep to myself, and you got to know me a little too well. She'll never be someone I wish that I didn't know. She'll never be you, but she keeps me on course, and I'm not supposed to wonder if I should be yours.
Another musical outro. Woo! I feel like people are gonna be mad at me for that, but I don't know. Not that I don't like the song. I just don't like it when they do that. Somehow we always end up naked. Nothing ever happens, but it still feels real good. She's like, somehow we always kind of end up in a compromising position, even if nothing technically happens. And I wish she didn't, but I see why she hates it. She wants to be the only one who's allowed to look. She's like, we're not technically crossed that line yet, but my girl at home is like, no. This is sus. It's the root of every issue. It's the reason we fight, and I don't want to have to choose, but I'm taking a side. Because if it isn't me, it's her who's going to close that door, so I can't have you around me anymore. She's like, listen, drink's getting in the way. Current situation means that either she's going to end it with me, or I'm going to have to end it. And right now, I'm not sure that's a good idea, because I need someone who's not going to throw me completely off course. There's places we went that I'll keep to myself, and you got to know me a little too well, but she'll never be someone I wish I didn't know. It's like, listen, I know, like, we have this very strong connection, but, like, the person I'm with is someone that I don't think I'm going to be getting over, that I will want to forget. And she'll never be you, but she keeps me on course, and I'm not supposed to wonder if I should be yours, so I can't have you around me anymore. I'm not supposed to be having these feelings, these cheating feelings. I'm not supposed to be having these feelings. So best for everyone if I just, like, leave you in the past and just slowly hide everything away. I feel like this is just giving so toxic, red flag, bad decisions, and it's just so messy. But sometimes I guess we as viewers just love to watch the mess unfold. So our next song that we're going to be listening to is Shy. Who is Shy? Because Renee Rapp herself is not shy. So I guess we're about to find out. She said you're kind of cute or whatever. It's hard to make me nervous, but much easier to piss me off. But whenever you're around, babe, I kiss the ground you're walking on. She's like, listen, I don't usually do this, but for some reason, something about you makes me want to worship you, like get on my knees. What a good time to be alive. I'm good at keeping it cute, but on the inside, I'm freaking out thinking about how bad I need you. Like in that little you're cute or whatever situation. Like, I'm like, oh, might be a little addicted to you. I'm gonna go hide it, but also like, I'm a little addicted. Don't handle me with care when you're pulling my hair, baby, ruin my life. Obviously, little kiss it, like, you know what you gonna do. I want it bad, I swear that I'm really not scared. I'm just a little bit shy. Like, you make me shy. Like, that doesn't happen. Like, I'm a little gun shy. Like, this situation, like, I've never felt this way before. So I'm kind of like hiding it inside, but also like, maybe just go ahead and jump. Just like take the leap. Hop on me. That bridge has to be top bridge on the album so far. I wasn't expecting her to take us there. Okay. I'm violent when I'm drinking. I'm violent when I'm sober too. I'm useful in a bar fight, but my hands work differently on you. She's like, I'm usually rough around the edges. I'm usually very bold, like very aggressive. But when it comes to you, I'm sweet. I'm just like, I'm reserved. I'm held back. But then in this bridge, she says, actually, come on and cross my heart and hope to die. I'm thinking somewhere in between your thighs, a la kiss it, kiss it. I want to mark it up like X and O, because baby, I'll do things your exes won't. I mean, we know what she's saying. She's like, I'm a little freaky, and you know that. I think I'll try yours, and you'll try mine. I want to mark it up like X and O. Okay, now take off all your clothes. I don't know if I wasn't thinking that this song was very sexual, but I should have guessed where it was going. Like pulling my hair. Renee Rapp seems to love her hair being pulled, at least from this album. So, yeah. I don't know. That one might be my favorite so far. I don't know. But, yeah. So, the next song is At Least I'm Hot. I don't know where she could be going with a title like that. But knowing Renee, it will in fact be the cheekiest thing I've ever listened to. So I guess let's see what she's giving us. So it is in fact the next day. We are in change of clothes. So obviously this is where the split happened. I mean, I did mention that at the beginning of the video. If you do hear growling outside, I do believe one of our dogs is fighting with my brother's cat. And she's probably going to keep doing that as long as the cat is in her presence. But our next track we're listening to is At Least I'm Hot. And I must know by the title what that means. I've tried being patient with my agent, but then I had a change of heart. If I get a text from the ex, I swear I'm gonna end up being my bars. Life's a bitch, wow, so am I. But if I can be happy, then at least I'm hot. Like be in my bed, let's look at my flaws. I need to sit for a moment and actually read these lyrics. I feel like I was a bit distracted by the chaos outside my door currently. We're opening up with hot, 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 hot. Intro. I've tried being patient with my agent, but then I had a change of heart. If I get a text from another ex, I swear I'm gonna end up behind bars. Okay, call back to leave me alone. Like, my manager called and said, where's the single? And also, of course, her talking about how, like, she was feeling like she was being pressured to constantly put out music and create things at a quick pace. And then her girlfriend was like, hey, like, you are the one in charge. And then a text from another ex. I feel like a little, we've been talking about things. I think that's like more of a callback to the song 23. I cannot remember the exact lyric. I even tried praying every day and God didn't want to do his part. I'm a little blessed and a lot stressed. I'm a hot mess. I kind of want to crash my car. All right, we're crashing out. She's like, listen, I'm blessed with what I have to do, but I'm also completely frazzled and messed up. Oh, life's a bitch. Well, so am I. I was like, girl, that's a line. That's a line. I feel like nowadays that's just the state of being for a lot of women. Well, for a lot of people in general. But if I can't be happy, then at least I'm hot. Rather be in my bag than get stuck in my thoughts. I'm like, I would rather be making money than having to sit here crashing out right now. Like, this internal dialogue is not helping anyone, especially not me. Yeah, even if the whole world hates me, no love lost. If I'm gonna cry, then at least I'm hot. Like, listen, she gets a lot of flack for a lot of things that she says online. You know, we all call her out for the PR training that everyone says everywhere but the studio. She's like, at least I'm hot. Like, she knows, like, Renee Rapp is not shy about knowing what she is and what she's worth. So, I will say that. I don't know if sonically it's going to be my favorite. I feel like I'm waiting for, like, a big moment in the song. But we'll see what it gives us.
Damn, but you look so fit. I can guarantee that. I can't figure out how. I don't know if you're new around here, but let me make this crystal clear. I might be down, but I'm so bad. Yeah, how about that? I don't know if you're new around here, but let me make
a little giggle there. Miss Renee Rapp with these bridge moments. The last one was great, and this one is also great. But first up, verse 2. How you doing, Nay? I don't know who Nay is. Supposedly Genius says that sounds like Toa. We're not sure. I've been doing really bad. Damn, but you look so fit. Well, I can guarantee that. The problem is, I can't figure out what the problem is. All right, fuck it. She's like, listen, I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. But also, like, I'm also feeling shit. It's basically that whole like overthinker, anxiety, depression situation of like, I don't know what the problem is. The problem's probably in my brain, but you know. Then the bridge is, I don't know if you're new around here, but let me make this crystal clear. I might be down, but I'm still bad. Yeah, how about that? Yeah, how about that? The line of I might be down, but I'm still bad. I need to use that. She's like, I may be a sad bitch, but I'm also a bad bitch. So yeah, and then yeah, cute. I will say I think my favorite part of this entire song was the bridge sonically. I think that is just going to be something that I'm going to have to listen to a little more to see where she falls in like my list of favorites. But up next is a song called I Think I Like You Better When You're Gone. Either this is going to be real sad or real sassy, and I don't know if there's an in between there. So let's see. It's also one of the shorter songs on the album. So
I know that I'm supposed to miss you and wish that you were here. But the more I drink, the more I think you might just disappear. Out of sight, out of mind, even when I shit that you don't like. Had a little fun, got a little drunk, and didn't get nobody right. Wanna wait until you get back. I got a funny feeling something's wrong. I think I like you better. I think I like you better when you're gone.
So I feel like we have both sad and sassy in there. I know that I'm supposed to miss you and wish that you were here, but the more I drink, the more I think you might just disappear. I got a funny feeling something's wrong. I think I like you better. I think you like you better when you're. So opening with the chorus, she's like, I know I'm supposed to miss you, but also like the more I'm drinking, like the more I get to thinking, it's like more like, but also like I think I might have forgot that you existed just a little. Like your memory may just disappear from my mind completely. Going into verse 1, out of sight, out of mind, even more that shit you don't like, had a little fun, got a little drunk, and it didn't kill nobody, right? So it kind of feels like this person calling it all of what Dove Cameron said in Too Much is like looking at them like you're being too much, you're doing too crazy, like you're engaging in too many like of these bad activities, like slippery slope situation. They're kind of like a little controlling, and she's like, actually, like, you know, I did this when you weren't here and nothing bad happened. 1 week until you get back, admit that it makes me sad, counting down the days in different ways. She's like, you're going to be back soon, and it makes me sad that in reality, I actually don't want to be around you. Like, you're supposed to be like my person. You're supposed to be someone that like I can lean on and trust, that I want around all the time for support. But actually, I'm counting down the days until you leave again. I'm liking the way it sounds. I don't know if it's building towards something. I feel like it might. Okay, so we don't have a bridge on this one, which is a short song. I think we can expect that a bridge was going to be omitted. It says, I think I like you better when you're across the fucking country, 3,000 miles away, 3 time zones from my face, and we're packing 2 different bags. She's like, actually, I'll be in LA, you can be in New York, you can do your thing. Like, opposite sides of the country, that's where we're meant to be. We are not meant to be together. Like, you waking up and I'm still sleeping. Like, we're packing 2 different bags. And that one is leaving and one is staying, apparently. So, yeah. I like this one. She's cute. I don't know what I was expecting from it, but I think she did what she needed to do. Up next is a song called That's So Funny. I think this is the one that's supposed to be similar to Poison. So I don't know who we calling out. I know what's being said, but apparently it's going to be funny.
You loaded the chamber with secrets only you knew. Dressed up my anger and tailored it to suit you. Taught me to look over my shoulder. Aaliyah said, be careful, girl, you don't really know her. Yeah, it's so funny, baby, that you would tell it like that. You paint yourself rather lovely, baby, don't you? Yeah, that's so funny, baby.
I was not expecting sad lullaby, dark lullaby sonics today. You loaded the chamber with secrets only you knew, dressed up my anger and tailored it to suit you. You used every vulnerable part of me that I shared with you against me, and you rewrote our story to make it suit what you were feeling. Taught me to look over my shoulder. Aaliyah said, be careful, girl, you don't know her. First of all, snaps for Aaliyah. We love to see her. And also, like, listen to your friends, girlie. She's like, red flags. Red flags. You sure? You sure? You sure? Look at the mess you made. What a mess. It's comical at best. It's like, listen, we were messy, but somehow you've made it messier. Like, we went from toxic to this, apparently. Yeah, that's so funny, baby, that you would tell it like that. You paint yourself rather lovely, baby, don't you? Obviously, we know that there's three sides to every story: yours, theirs, and the truth. And it's interesting to see how everyone takes to telling both sides of a story. Yeah, that's so funny, baby, that you could play it all back and skip every part where I loved you and loved you and loved you. I loved you. That's so funny. She's like, so you skipped over all of the good parts and you just made me out to be the villain. Which, to be fair, I think we're going to be villains in a lot of people's stories for most of our lives, even if we aren't trying to be, just, by living and existing. So, and I don't know if it's that so funny. It's funny now, comical, realizing that I loved you, or if it's comical realizing like, oh, this is how you paint the picture. Why do I feel like I'm going to cry? It feels like I should be crying to a song that sounds like this.
Now everyone hates you, except of course my lawyer, cause you spoiled him, girl. But here comes a spoiler, the show's really over. You love the attention, got you, took my arms, twisted into a fuck you.
You little child. It's both dripping in sarcasm and hate. Now everyone hates you, except of course my lawyer, cause you spoiled him, girl. I mean, what a line. What a line. It does feel like this entire verse is referring back to the sex lives of college girls, which she did reference in Leave Me Alone, because then it says, but here comes a spoiler. The show's really over. Because, the show ended. And she left before, took my sex life with me. Now the show ain't fucking. Okay. I don't know if there was any romantic entanglements with Renee on that show, but also you don't have to, be in love with someone to love someone, so I don't know. This could also be talking about multiple people. Who knows? If you're looking for closure, you got a better shot with God than you do with me. She said, petty, I know how to keep a grudge. I know how to hold on to things. And then on the chorus she adds, and you love the attention it got you. Took my love, twisted it to a fuck you. I mean, she's like, I feel like it just feels like, yeah, like when Demi Lovato said 15 minutes, like you got your 15 minutes. You love, and then Olivia Rodrigo when she said vampire, like fame fucker. Again, I know we all hate comparisons, but my head automatically goes back into them. I'm not comparison, but damn. And she says, yes, that's so funny, baby, that you would do me like that. You're so funny. Like, you're so childish. But also, like, oh, it's so funny. Like, we didn't see that coming. Like, we didn't see this breaking down like it did. Let's refer back to Poison. And somehow that brings us to the end, the last track. You'd like that, wouldn't you? I don't know where we're going. Because it feels like we start at Leave Me Alone. High production, like in your face, like fuck off. To the end where it's like still fuck off, but also like I might also be in my feelings a little bit. Just like a little bit or maybe a lot. So let's see how she chose to end it.
If I drive to your spot and my tits spilled out on my cherry top and apologize for a lot, would you like that? Would you like that? I bet you like that, would you? Touch yourself right now, I'm thinking you. Yeah, you like that.
Somehow I knew we were going back up. I think in listening to the sonics of this album, there's something distinctly like 60s, 70s like vibes to the sonics just given for a modern era that we're seeing. And Renee said, I know I've done pop, I know I've done a little R&B, we've got a little jazzy in there. Let's give you a little pop rock, a little rock moment. But this talk about nephew song. If I drive to our spot and my tits spilled out of my cherry top and apologize for a lot. Would you like that? Would you like that? She's like, if I just like showed up and like this happened and apologies were given, like, how would you feel? A little self-grat? Someone's car is going off outside and it's driving me insane right now. I don't know if it's going to be stopped before I stop before I start talking. Okay, well, moving on. If I sat on your couch and I cried my pretty little blue eyes out, begging, baby, please take me back, a match. And she's like laughing, like, listen, like I'm sure like all the scenarios you're thinking in your head are me like getting down and begging on my knees, like offering myself up, like physically and emotionally back to you, and like, like that would happen. I bet you'd like that, wouldn't you? I bet you'd probably touch yourself at night thinking I'm thinking of you. She's like, I'm sure it turns you on to think that, like, I'm missing you. To think that you are this all-powerful person that can only capture my attention. Yeah, you'd like that, I bet you'd like that, wouldn't you? If I could never lose somebody new, 'cause no one tastes quite like you do, you'd like that, wouldn't you? It's like, apparently, like, you think you're the shit and that no one can get over you. Like, it feels like a bit like you're kind of a narcissist. Like, I know we were talking about a little bit, like, in the past songs, like, controlling people, a little bit, like, a little toxicity. It might feel like we're going into a little bit of narcissism on the part of this other person, like, no one can meet the standard that you are.
Cheat.
Renee, if this is not the next single, if I don't get a music video to this, like this is immediately shot near the top 5 ranking. Like, excuse me? Let's talk about the lyrics. Because we've got things to say. If I saved the date and I pulled up on your wedding day with a megaphone saying, call it off, in a white dress, would you like that? If, like, I pulled a Wedding Crashers, I've actually never seen the movie, but if I pulled a Wedding Crasher moment and just decided to, like, show up, if I speak now, like, you'd like that. It's like, because you never got over me. Like, you're marrying someone when you're not completely over me. And if you said, I forgive you, you were right, I was stupid, I'm just a girl. Without you, I'm useless, I'm small, I'll be weak, only cry once a week. She's like, I guess she is putting words into this person's mouth, but she's like, also, like, if you said that, you just acknowledged, like, yeah, I'm forgiving you, like, in an instant, girl. Like, I'm already useless. She said, and I swear that I would never, ever, ever cheat again. Well, keeps coming up in the narrative. We all know. And she's like, yeah, we were toxic and you're kind of an asshole, but like, sure. Then our bridges, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Repeated. Then it says, honey, it's pathetic. I need you to know the thought of getting back together makes me want to die alone. She said, I would rather be dead than to be with you. I would rather spend my entire life by myself than be with you. Then she says, a little break moment. I bet you'd like that, wouldn't you, if I cut my heart out of my chest and bled out in my living room. Yeah, you're sick, and you'd like that. She's like, if I just, like, ripped my heart out of my chest and gave it to you, like, if you were the only one who was allowed to hold my heart. Like, Okay, Renee. Somehow you close this album out with probably one of my favorite songs on the album, and I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to react after hearing those lyrics. I mean, I still have 2 more songs to react to today from 2 other artists, although, has anyone seen on the discourse online about how August 1st just must be National Lesbians Day, because we got Chapel, we got Renee, it was also National Girlfriend Day, and then we got Demi. It's just like, come on, the Sapphics are winning. Whew. Although I'm reacting to the rest of this album on August 2nd. Oh well, let's hop into my ranking. So it's probably been a few days, maybe a week, since I first listened to this album, so here are my tentative thoughts and rankings for it right now. As of right now, I'm still hung up on You'd Like That, Wouldn't You? I don't know where it's gonna fall, but she's gonna be up there. She's gonna be up there. Shy, the bridge on Shy needs to just be analyzed for, like, the adrenaline that it gives me. Obviously, Leave Me Alone, we know it. Kiss It, cool. I need to, like, sit down as of right now and actually listen through the album and, like, get my overall general thoughts. But this one, I feel like if she had released this, like, a month ago, we would have had the album of the summer. Like, these are so distinctly, like, I can imagine being on a beach, driving in the middle of the night, hot summer nights, like, this is the song, this is the soundtrack that is playing. But hey, we still have the rest of August to get through, so this will be my tentative end of summer playlist soundtrack. I don't know. Let me know what you thought of the album. What are your favorite songs? And I will see y'all in the next one.